Smilodons in here. Atselm.
We should prepare.
Atselm sits in front of you, looking very much alive despite her recent death in the arena. However, she is not alone. Two other figures sit beside her. The first is an elderly woman with a wrinkled face. Despite her age, she still retains some of the grace and vigor of youth. The second is a very young girl, who has only just passed from the childhood into her adolescence. Upon closer inspection, realize that both of these figures look like Atselm. They all share the same face. Atselm looks up at you. She has high cheekbones and androgynous features that could easily belong to a man or a woman. Her ears are partially hidden beneath her hair, but you can just make out their strange shape. Realize that Atselm is not human, though from a distance she could easily be mistaken for one. She greets you cheerfully and does not seem to harbour any resentment toward you. Ah, here comes our killer. We hope you enjoyed the sweet taste of victory. The old woman, who looks like Atselm, adds in a stern voice, "But we won't forget what you've done to us. It hurt us very much. Be glad that we're not vindictive. Well, not normally. How did you survive? We are a Fae of the First World, a triune being with joint thoughts and feelings. When two of us fight in the arena, the third one observes, hidden by magic. This way one of us will stay alive even if the others die. Then when morning comes, we will return to our triune form." "Sorry I killed you. Please forgive me." "Think nothing of it. It was an amusing fight, and we enjoyed it. As for death, it hurts, but we are used to the experience." "How do you create these copies of yourself?" The girl smiles mischievously and sticks out her tongue. "It's a Fae's secret. We won't tell you." "Why do you refer to yourself in the plural?" The elderly woman chuckles. She shrugs her shoulders and sighs. "We are not one, and we are not three. We are a triune entity. This is the way we are accustomed to speaking." "Tell me about yourself." "We are Atselm Thunder Eyes, a Fae from the First World, and a proud scout of the Wild Hunt. It was Atselm's job to track down the prey and flush them from hiding. After a good chase there would be feasts, and Atselm always took a bottle of spiced wine to the monarch of the hunt. During one of the feasts, Atselm infuriated the monarch when she mixed up 2 bottles of wine. She brought him young wine, fragrant and smelling of spring, but he asked her for aged wine that tasted of oak. A wine that would leave the bitterness of regret on the tongue and make the soul weep. Old Atselm joins in, and her voice trembles with bitterness. And the monarch said, "Don't you know the difference between young and old, Atselm?" "No." "Well, I'll show you." And he banished Atselm from the First World. But the Fae used to be a good servant, so at the last moment the monarch relented. To help Atselm overcome her pathetic stupidity, the monarch taught her a special spell and ordered her to cast this spell on herself every morning. This spell made Atselm a triune being, and helped her understand the difference between vibrant youth and the grey hairs of old age. Young Atselm interrupts the older version of herself. "And now Atselm has grown wise. We have become very wise, and the time is near when the monarch will summon us back to the Wild Hunt, and we'll be riding again with our brothers and sisters. We will drink and laugh, and no one will say, 'Haha, Atselm is so foolish. He doesn't even know the difference between young and old, ever again.'" How old you actually are though. Thousands of years. How would you like... I want to ask them how they got here though. Banished them by the monarch, but... How would you like to help me kill Gelderfang in the arena? You wish us to betray Ermengareth and kill his champion? That is an ambitious plan, and for some reason you have decided to seek our help. You killed us, but that is not to stop you from paying us a visit. This is all very unusual. Yes, you've intrigued us. Now you must persuade us. Young Anselm laughs and clasps her hands together eagerly. We want to hear more about this cunning treachery. How exciting. Because it would be fun to betray Ermengareth. The young Anselm nods her approval. She gestures toward her other two forms as if to indicate that she is speaking on their behalf. The Galarian knows the meaning of fun. Sounds like a very good joke. Count us in. Anselm's 3 incarnations watch you leave with a sly smile. Young and middle one, insane. Faye.
I'm gone.
Die.
Let us
And
bide
if they
our
die,
time.
not in the first world though. But because she's also a triune being, all 3 of them have to die for her to die. Fire one. A huge dark-skinned man sits quivering in the corner. His giant body is covered in scars. Many of his injuries look like they should have been fatal, yet somehow he's still alive. Some of his wounds are still fresh, but no one has bandaged them up or tried to heal him. The man's skin is in tatters and blood oozes from his broken body. He's clearly in a lot of pain. It's hard to believe that someone so badly injured could maintain consciousness. He casts a wary glance in your direction and grunts something unintelligible. You can't make out his words, but his tone is an unmistakable warning not to come any closer. Examine the slave's sword and helmet. Gladiator moves with surprising speed. As you reach for the items, he snatches them away. His voice is a hoarse whisper. Not yours. Go away. Who are you? The gladiator snarls at you. He looks tense, ready to spring. He is clearly not comfortable holding a conversation. A low, feral growl rumbles in his throat. The dire one. Can you understand me? There's a mixture of fear and anger in the man's bloodshot eyes. Perhaps he doesn't understand you, or perhaps he just doesn't want to talk. The slave closes his eyes and collapses onto his mat with a dull moan. Charred bulwark. Immunity to cold, shield, well.
Follow my steps.
This dog.
Let's head out. Let us be careful.
Seklex takes a wary step back. I thought I'd convinced Ermengareth not to take you captive, but clearly I was wrong. He's a raving lunatic and constantly changes his decisions. You should direct your anger toward him. Did you know that I was walking into a trap? I didn't know for sure, but I did have my suspicions. All the members of the Nehidrian League are considered Ermengareth's property, and since gladiators are valuable assets, they are not allowed to leave the arena. All of the elite fighters at the Battle Bliss wear these collars. However, I did suggest to Ermengareth that he should make an exception in your case. I told him that he should allow you to remain free. I thought I had managed to convince him, but clearly I was wrong. Why am I being forced to wear this collar? These collars are worn by all members of the Nihidrian League. You won't be able to leave the arena, and if you try to escape, the collar will immediately teleport you back to the Battle Bliss. If you try to hurt Ermengareth or harm his property while wearing the collar, it will transfer you to a safe and quiet place where you can calm down. Of course, the collar will be removed when you enter the arena. That's the only time members of the Nihidrian League are allowed to fight one another. Ermengareth doesn't want his precious property damaged outside the arena, but there are no such restrictions once his fighters are inside. As long as there are screaming crowds in the stands, the gladiators can do whatever they want to one another. And did you hear that, champion? They'll take off the collar when you fight. As soon as you enter the arena, you'll be free and unfettered. You can do whatever you want. Seklex. A lot of gladiators believe that they're invincible. They're so confident in their own abilities, they'll challenge anyone to a fight. Before our gladiators had collars, they used to strut around the streets of Alushanira and pick fights with dangerous opponents. We lost a number of good fighters that way. Even worse, they would fight among themselves and kill or maim one another outside the arena, without any spectators to watch. That's why I had the idea to create these collars. However, Ermengareth stole my idea and took all the credit for it. Understand. I apologize once again. I would certainly set you free if I could. Will you help me escape? Of course I will. I have a plan that will free you from the collar and help you defeat Gelderfang. Trust me, you will need my help. While you were unconscious, Ermengareth managed to find a Nihidrian crystal. Gelderfang has been obsessed with getting his hands on one, and his wish finally came true. A demon called Mutasafin took the crystal into Gelderfang's room and locked the door. Ah, it's that alchemist guy who attacked us at the beginning. For the next few hours, the sound of the champion's screams shook the arena. When Gelderfang emerged from his room, he was covered in blood, but he also looked stronger and more powerful than ever. Ermengareth is confident that you don't stand a chance against his champion, but I disagree. I think you can win. Seklex lowers his voice conspiratorially. I want to overthrow Ermengareth and take over the Battle Bliss. Ermengareth is terrible at his job. He's standing in the way of my ambitions. There's no denying that he's a genius. No one can get the crowds excited like he can, but his management of the arena could not be worse. The fights have turned into a bloody circus. The opponents are never evenly matched. The crowds are losing interest, and the passion of the audience is fading away. I want to change all of that. But it won't be easy to kill Ermengareth. The current champion, Gelderfang, protects him. After his last escapade, Ermengareth has forbidden Gelderfang from leaving his side. That means Ermengareth is only vulnerable when the champion is fighting in the arena. So, I want to offer you a deal. I'll help you eliminate Gelderfang, if you'll help me overthrow Ermengareth. If you agree to my proposal, I'll make sure your companions join you in the arena when you need them. Then you can kill Gelderfang together. Hey! You can have the title and all the glory that comes with it. You'll become the champion, and I'll take over the arena. Deal? The tiefling extends his hand to you and looks at you solemnly. You mentioned Mutasafin? I killed him not long ago. I've heard more than one person claim the same thing before. It didn't stick. That weasel Mutasafin is surprisingly hard to kill. It's a deal. The tiefling begins to speak in a brisk, matter-of-fact tone. The imp nods his agreement with each sentence. Gelderfang is, of course, an extremely dangerous opponent, but he is not without his vulnerabilities. For example, he doesn't know that you hired succubi to keep him company. Since you paid for their services, I think they'd be willing to accommodate some special requests. If you want to weaken Gelderfang before the fight, I'm sure you could persuade them to help you. I think that's everything. Try to make use of these advantages during the fight. It'll be your best chance to defeat Gelderfang. And while you fight for the title of champion, I'll eliminate Ermengareth. He'll be vulnerable without his favourite bodyguard. Then the Battle Bliss Arena will be ours. Of course, you won't have to fight Gilderfang all by yourself. Your companions were worried when Ermengareth kidnapped you. I reached out to them and secured their cooperation. I'll make sure they join you in the arena when the time comes. Is there anything I should know about my fight with the champion? The fight will not be fair. As you already know, Ermengareth doesn't believe in a level playing field. First he will send in some weak fighters, just to whet the audience's appetite. Then you'll have to face more experienced gladiators. I have no doubt that you'll defeat them, but they might prove troublesome. Try not to let them wear you down and avoid injury as much as possible. You'll need to save your strength. It's going to be a long fight. Next, I suspect that some members of the Nehedrian League will enter the arena. Ermengareth will send in some of his most loyal fighters. The dire one will probably be there, like a rabid dog on a leash. I expect Atselm and Ruxa will be there as well. They don't care if the fight is fair or not, all they care about is gold. Finally, after all of that, Gilderfang himself will enter the fight, and that's when Ermengareth will be defenseless. The Battle Bliss will be ours. What if I tell Ermengareth everything I know? What would you have to gain? Even if you tell Ermengareth everything, you still can't trust him. He's a lying cheat. He'll turn on you in an instant. Destroying me, you'll destroy yourself. Okay. I'll be back later. I need to prepare. Rest up. You'll need all the strength for the upcoming fight. Find me when you're ready, and I'll escort you to the arena. Can I convince that other guy, not talking much, to ally with me as well? Shall I do this as well?
I shall not fail.
Is there any side effect to this doing this demon grafting thing? Well, there's a negative if my health stays there. Grafting Pathfinder. Demon graft. Companions can get demon graft? You can. Buff seems awesome now. I'm getting it.
Everyone counts on me.
Yeah. Before demon graft. I'm getting it. I get loads of spell pen as well. That's good stuff.
The road awaits.
Can you make me stronger? 30,000 gold will stitch you up into something better. Excellent. Demon Graft, permanent. That's 2 spell pen. Plus 2 to all your DC of your spells as well. Insane. Attack, hit chance and damage, and all saving throws. Wow. That is awesome.
We should prepare.
It's got to change, like the negative consequences down the line though. Stuck within the Nahidrian knee collar. Oh, it took off what I was wearing. What was I wearing? Hey. Condition: whenever the wearer affects an enemy with a spell for the first time, that enemy suffers -2 penalty on will saving throws. What? Why have I not been using them? I was using them, but it's just too dangerous. Bonus to evil summons. Boots. Very good boots. Charge boots. Athletics. Mobility, isn't it? We have these boots at the rank in athletics skill. It's a bonus to the damage roll and successful charge attack. What? Its rank is 0 though, not 20 points. Damn, I've got 15 points to mobility. What? I should have done.
Our duty calls.
Dog. Oh, I can't wear boots anyway. Okay. I need to get a... What a charisma headband. It's 4. Oh. Nice. And goggles. DC of my spells is insane now.
Tread lightly. Let us bide our time. I shall not fail.
Maybe stronger. The demon examines you doubtfully, then sighs. He sounds disappointed. I certainly could, but your body is too fragile to survive the necessary operations. People from your world are not as sturdy as demons. It's likely that your body would fall apart if I tried to stitch anything to you. Of course, you wouldn't be dead exactly. I'd repurpose whatever was left of you, and pieces of your body would live on, attached to the flesh of others. However, I doubt that's what you have on your mind. To have in mind. Yeah, sadly not. Gloves are what I currently require. Just decided clothes on, haven't I? Yeah. Reduce their willpower. Well, the gloves are the neophyte QX level, I suppose. No, I'm getting confused. Spell. The level 1 spell deals 1 additional point of damage per die roll, so it's pretty much a missile, basically. Just grab those. Anyway, I might want them. Only 3,400. What's that ring he had as well? Use only quarterstaffs. Dark Omen. You can cast spells spontaneously. You can also cast Fear, Waves of Fatigue, Scare, Ray of Exhaustion. I don't think I ever use any of them. And quarterstaffs. I'm gonna buy them. Anyway, not much. So Rooks is on the side. It's just this guy now. Look at him on our side.
Follow my steps.
There's stuff in here, we got. Where? Luck in here.
Everyone counts on me.
The succubus you've hired on Zeklex's instruction recognizes you at once and waves at you enthusiastically. You've really pulled out all the stops. But tell me, is your ambition to kill Gelderfang? If so, that would suggest you had an ulterior motive for hiring us. Is there something particular you had in mind? What do you need us to do? The succubus lowers her voice conspiratorially and glances briefly at her companions. You follow her gaze and realize that they're all busy distracting the champion's attention from your conversation. How is the champion? Is Gelderfang enjoying himself? The succubus gives you a wink and lowers her voice. He's absolutely enthralled. He believes our visit is a gift from an anonymous fan. If it weren't for your presence in the battle bliss, he would have been completely happy. But it seems like your arrival has made Gelderfang a bit cranky. Of course, he pretends like everything's alright, but he clearly considers you a threat. Gelderfang hasn't been afraid of anyone in a long time, so he finds you deeply unsettling. I have a job for you. The succubus exchanges a glance with her companions. Well, of course. After all, that's why you hired us. You've paid for our services, and we're ready to do our job. What do you have in mind? Just give the word, and we'll make this lecherous champion miserable. Won't be able to kill him. Lace Gelderfang's drink with poison. Or seduce him. No, not gonna do anything. and you're not gonna be able to kill him. Yeah. The succubus considers this for a moment and then nods. Gildafang simply adores a good cocktail. We'll give him a cup of poison before the fight, for good luck. I'm sure if we lavish him with our attention, he won't deny himself the pleasure of our company. I have to go now. Take care of yourself, outsider. You survived the fight with the champion. Drop by the brothel to see us. We'll give you a night to remember. After all, Gildafang shouldn't have all the fun. Can't do that. What if I can come back with my companion zone?
Let's head out.
Cool, so they're gonna poison Gildafang, who I'm gonna be fighting as well to weaken him. Nice. Now the only problem left is this dude. Can't convince him to join my side or something. His breathing is ragged and his body shudders with each rasping breath. You understand me? Bloodshot eyes. Fear and anger. Who are you? Dire one. Seems like he's in a lot of pain. Cast a healing spell on him. Maybe that's what he wants us to do. Can't even do that. Do I have skill to do that? I have the skill to use those spells, okay? I cast divine spells.
Tread lightly.
What do with this dude? I feel like I can't use any of those, so. What do with the dire one? It's not Socio's brother. Why is it supposed to be Socio's brother? Here. No way. What is? We don't. She passed the perception check. Oh shit. Hope you don't kill him in the fight though.
Follow my steps.
Oh, I'm not. And everything then. Let's go. Got 2 allies there. And those are gonna poison the guy I'm gonna be fighting. And Zeklex is gonna backstab Ermengareth while I'm fighting his bodyguard in the arena. Let's do this. Lead me to the arena. The champion dies today. Zeklex looks at you solemnly. I've bet everything on you. You're certainly taking a risk, and I hope that we're not making a mistake. Good luck, and may whatever gods you worship protect you. Quest: win the fight. It's time for a glorious fight. This ambitious Galarian wants to fight the champion of the Battle Bliss himself, the deadly Gelderfang. How exciting! Who will emerge victorious? My bet is on the Galarian. No one could defeat Gelderfang, especially not as soft as a squishy mortal. This isn't entertainment, it's just boring. I'm sure that the Battle Bliss reader will be able to entertain you, my dear Hemsamira. Today, the Method Slayer will fight Gelderfang himself. How about a warm-up? Look at all these methods going around. I think it's time for his signature move. Let's hear it for the Method Slayer. We'll tear them to pieces. A fight with the champion? Screw that. Whoever kills the Galarian gets a double ration for dinner. Now, please give a warm welcome. The Mashdew's burp. Who's that? Zeklex? Ah, never mind. Give a warm welcome to the Method Slayer's friends. Wait, so what? Cool, my friends joined the fight. Straight away though, that kind of... Nice. Hi then guys, you ready? Buddies, get out. What formation is it? It's another formation we created upon again. Go to the phone, fine. What?
Let's head out.
Yeah. It's so odd, right? Guys around.
I shall not fail.
No. Eh. Let's do this.
A bright future awaits us.
What's up, guys? Do this. All the buffs out here.
We will win this. Do not fear. Do not waver. The Inheritor, guide my blade.
Cover me, all right?
The time has come for some serious bloodshed. Give a warm welcome to our best fighters, seasoned and merciless, and behold the gruesome skills of our contestant. Let's take down this Galarian upstart and get our gold. Let's go.
Let us bide our time.
No reason to pause.
Oh, with a dozen, which is bigger, it extends so much further. It's awesome. I didn't realize that.
Can we retreat already?
I'll reach them. What the hell?
Into the fray!
They like feared, but it's still casting the spell phase. Interesting. I fear them into the lava. That I get hurt by that. Oh no, Bismuth's going to lava. Position, guys. Dead? We will bring an end to this contestant's string of victories. Behold the fighters from the Nahidrian League. Give it up for Atzelm and Ruxa. You struck me down once, but now I'll get my revenge. I'm Ruxa. I will rule this place. Kneel before me, you pathetic maggots. We will abide by our agreement, Neil. Points me. Wow, looks like the Method Slayer has made some new friends in the arena. What about Ruxa? Is he gonna be to help? Do you expect me to fall for this stupid plan of yours? You fool! I'll kill you first and deal with Gildefang later. Okay, he's not. Gildefang's here. Not him. He's like poisoned. I'm tired of waiting around. I'll kill you where you stand, Galarian. Oh, but is he... It looks like the champion is eager to shed some blood. He doesn't want to wait any longer. Give a huge welcome to the invincible Gildefang. The fighting as well. The poisons. I'm sickened. Permanent. Minus 2 and hit chance, damage, everything. Succubus poison. Oh And she's got 59 armor. Up to Camellia. Deal damage to him. Immunity to sickened. But he's sickened. This is succubi dude. Must have given him one hell of a poison. He's immune to like poison within his helm. Holy shit, he's level 39. 43? Oh my god. Hit die 19. 26k. Not immune to fear though. Managed to intimidate him. He packs a punch though. Rage. About him causes fear. He's got fear aura, hasn't he? Yeah, pick weapon. Hold position. Spam that here. Resist acid straight away. Now do immune to fear now. Optimistic smile, my new ability. I smile, magical smile. With all my party members immune to fear until the end of combat. They're distracted by them right now. Summons. Good spells. Get us someone down. Yeah, wow, still got a lot of health though, holy shit. Wow, I need to kill Ruxa. Axamites. Yeah. Nice, we went away. Oh wow. In the lava. Okay. So I'm taking some damage. David, can you heal at zone? I thought you positioned there. Lanny's out as well. You can, but they got a lot of health. Jesus. Intimidate him, fear him, shaking him. Okay.
No glory without risk!
Yeah. Soon. Zeklex has Ermengareth by the throat. The injured champion is on his knees and blood seeps from his wounds. Zeklex raises up his dagger in a gesture of triumph. We won! Now we just need to finish him off. I'll let you do the honors. Ermengareth licks his lips nervously. He glances back and forth between you and Zeklex. Am I supposed to bleed for my life now? Is this the moment where I try to soften the hard hearts of my cunning killers? Well, why not? Wringing his hands dramatically, he falls to his knees. He begins but to wail so loudly even the spectators in the back of the stands can hear him. What are you doing? Let's make a deal. Zeklex, I gave you everything you wanted. Ermengareth thrusts his arms toward you. You champion, our newest champion. I always believed you would win. I'm your biggest fan. Spare me. Zeklex, finish the sleazebag off. He's tried multiple times to kill you off in the arena. Now it's time for you to pay him back. Ermengareth, please, have mercy on me. I promise my generosity will know no bounds. I beg you to spare me. I won't arrange unfair fights ever again. I'll give you the arena to you, Zeklex. As for you, champion, I'll give you anything you want. Chimera, save me. Ermengareth's wailing lament can be heard from the back of the stands. He gives such a moving performance, the audience bursts into applause. Darren, a rather tasteless performance, which cannot deny his dedication to the role. Jeff, you call that acting? You should have seen me back in Canabris. Whenever the guards caught us, we'd give them a show. Real tragical we were, let me tell you. As if to demonstrate the tiefling's face crumples. His eyes fill with tears and his voice quavers so much pain and fear would melt the heart of stone. First, you let a single tear roll down your cheek, and then you have to sound really pitiful. Mister, please have mercy on me. I'm young and foolish. I don't know any better. Works like a charm every time. But this felt forced. Where's the emotion, I ask you? Where's the soul? Okay. Amangelath, you're a liar and a filthy asshole. Filthy asshole. Amangelath, don't be angry at me. Zeklex was the one who came up with all the nasty ideas. He wants to turn you against me. But I've never done anything to you. Sure, I've been laughing and having fun. But that's what I do. It's the role I play. I laugh about everything and everyone. The audience loves it. Zeklex is to blame for everything. Zeklex clutches the dagger as he hisses through his teeth. Liar, I'm so tired of your lies. Knocked the weapon from Zeklex's hand. No soul. What you said. It's faking being. Watch in silence. You have no idea how powerful and wealthy I am. I'll give you everything I have, I swear. All of this will belong to you. Just spare me. Amangelath sounds almost hysterical. His eyes are strangely calm as he darts a quick glance toward the bag hanging from Zeklex's shoulder. Zeklex, what are you waiting for? Kill him! Don't let his lies poison your mind. Remember who you're dealing with. He's a filthy liar. Attack Amangelath. Zeklex utters a cry of triumph. Amangelath is dead. I, Zeklex, lay claim to the battle bliss. The arena is all mine. From now on there will be no more dirty fights, no more sham rivals, no more dull shows. The fights will become unpredictable, opponents will be evenly matched, and the thrill of battle will have you on the edge of your seats. If anyone has a problem with these new arrangements, they can take it up with our new champion, my champion. Tremble before him. All hail Neil, Gildefang's Slayer. Helm of the Fearless Vanguard. Whenever they wear this helm, receives healing. They also gain 5 temporary hit points all now. It's the armor helm.
I will help where I can.
Gildefang. Yeah. Physical might plus 4 strength and con, plus 4 great axe, 20 great axe, plus 5 weapon. Then we get a critical hit. Also deals its normal damage to all creatures in melee range, including the wielder and their allies. They're not actually dead though. Guys take their weapons though. Music of death. punching daggers though, damn it. As a hit on a flat-footed target, the target suffers additional 2 to 12 sonic damage. Oh, Jesus, that would have been awesome. What punching daggers then, so the normal daggers. Again, similar. Target loses all spell resistance. Bloody hell, those daggers are good, but
Tread lightly.
bloody punching daggers are not. Hand. The Battle Blitz has a new champion. The demons sing your praises. You have won their respect. Tell me, champion, do you enjoy the attention? Are you basking in your newfound glory? It is disgusting to kill living creatures for the entertainment of a crowd. I am filled with sorrow that you had to participate in such bloody entertainment. You received honor and glory in the arena, and they praised you for putting others to death. However, I rejoice to know that all these accolades have failed to lead you astray. You have resisted temptation, and have not left the path of righteousness.
Together we stand.
Seklex looks very grand and important. He's clearly enjoying his new status. His shoulders look strong and broad, and he appears to have grown a few inches taller. However, he still addresses you politely. You can hear the respect in his voice. The Battle Blitz welcomes its new champion. How can I be of assistance? I'm ready to enter the arena. Seklex taps his bag to get the attention of the impian inside. Crow, we need to arrange a fight for Neil against another newcomer. We're looking for an opponent that shows some potential, a promising new fighter with something to prove. Remind me, do we have anyone who fits that description? Anyone who is still alive? Oh, there isn't. I don't. A Baylor. Okay.
A bright future awaits us. No reason to pause. We will win this war. The light, take
Yet another obstacle.
into the fray.
Is he immune to mind? Is he... No. I just don't think you can do it like straight away like that. Wow. What in the... And once again, the victory goes to the one and only Neil, our dangerous and deadly champion. Explosion kill Bismuth.
This thing refuses to cooperate.
Okay. They die in explosion, don't they, Baylors? The explosion killed him. 50 damage. Oh.
Everyone counts on me.
Oh shit, what's it a lot?
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
I will help where I
This is a pack
can. No glory without risk.
In 2,600 XP. Got anything though.
Follow my steps.
Ask nicely. Rules are made to be broken.
Rely on me.
Anything new then? I just
Together.
keep doing more and more fights. Just a Baylor over and over again. Yeah, okay. Big speed though. Big speed.
I'm all
A
ears.
bright future awaits us. We will win this war.
Save the last one for
The
me.
Inheritor, guide my blade.
Just gaining speed again. Any damage then? Unholy damage, 55 damage. Can explode.
Magritio, Turi. Magritio, Turido.
I won't keep doing that though. Anything else the click says?
No reason to pause.
Damon takes a half step forward, stopping slightly closer to you than a typical companion would, and not close enough for it to be considered an intimate gesture. It is finally over. He makes a move as if intending to touch your hand, but restrains himself at the last moment, noting grumpily, "How could you let them capture you? You're worried about me? Oh." Is that your way of saying I've been worried sick? Of course I've been worried. Damon pauses. After all, I could have suffered. I was left in the abyss, all alone, without the mighty hero of the crusade and his amazing power. I've already mentioned how I hate the abyss, haven't I? Without you around, it seemed twice as dangerous and dark. This last part is spoken more quietly and gravely. Those demons only thought they'd captured me. Little did they know they'd been enough far more than they could chew. Poor demons. I shall try to pretend that I feel sorry for them. Do I look convincing? Damon smiles broadly, looking delighted. In any case, I'm glad that it's all over and we're happily reunited. It seems I've developed some kind of addiction to your presence. Not a fatal illness, but still troubling. I hope there will be no more sudden disappearances in your future. My poor nerves could not abide it. Oh. Damon's so sweet. Actually, always like this. Me.
Let's head out.
He's so sweet, actually. We knew that when Damon's actually finally showing his sweet side. So adorable. Turn to the Nexus, companion quests. Have a conversation with Camellia.
Tread
The
lightly.
Bad Luck Tavern, me from there.
I'm gone.
Straight to him. Camellia, my friend, it's been so long since we last spent time together. Wouldn't you agree? We haven't even gone for a stroll. I've missed your company. Camellia's eyes have an unnatural sheen to them, and her shallow breaths emerge from her throat in a feverish staccato. Are you all right, Camellia? Yes. No. Camellia wets her lips and harshly exhales. I'm quite well, but there is a way to improve my well-being 100-fold. Alright. Wait, what? What? Thinking, that, or... Alright, hint taken. Where do you want to go together? I'm pleased you understand me. No one understands me better than you. Camellia bares her teeth in a predatory smile. I would like to suggest a little adventure. Take me to the brothel. Are you serious? Have I ever given you cause to doubt my seriousness? Camellia raises an eyebrow. My request is not as simple as it may first appear. A faraway look appears in her eyes. Mireia is demanding blood. Her whispers are growing ever more insistent, becoming overwhelming, muddling my thoughts, stopping me from thinking about anything else. We need to help her, Neil, and I know how. In the 10,000 Delights, there is a special service. It's only offered to those who already know of its existence. Deep below the brothel, there's a place where there are no limits. Do you understand? Camellia wets her dry lips. What's more, this service entails making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all others. I would like to seize this opportunity. Making a pleasure slave of the person your heart desires above all others. Become my pleasure slave. You're very well informed about the brothel's secrets. How did you learn about them? Let's just say I made inquiries. Camellia, we fight and kill enemies. Isn't that enough blood for Maria already? Camellia sighs and begins to explain, like she's explaining a simple truth to a child. To feed Maria blood, I must perform a particular ritual. select a victim, cut him open from neck to navel and wait for the life to leave his body. Then I lower Mireille's amulet into the still warm flesh, and then take a piece of that flesh inside myself. You already know how it works. You forbade me from killing your subjects in Dresden, but here in the Abyss it's an entirely different matter. We're not even in your lands any longer. What difference does the death of one unknown pleasure slave make, when the fate of all Galarian might depend on that death? Perception check passed. Hold on, shouldn't Mireille be the one to select the victim? In the brothel, she'll just have to accept whoever we're given. And anyway, why does a spirit from Galaria need the blood of someone in the Abyss? Mireille's answer does not come immediately. You see, Neil, the Abyss has completely addled my little Mireille's mind. Now she simply craves blood. Any blood from whatever source, even from someone not of Galarian. The brothel promises to turn the slave into whomever we wish. We shall do this and offer Mireille a choice. I don't like your tone, Camellia. Forgive me, my friend. Only it seemed that my request was quite easy to understand, but you... Forgive me. Let me just sort out this problem you have. Go with you, but we're not gonna kill him. Alright, I'll go with you to the 10,000 Delights, Camellia. Camelia's mouth broadens into a happy smile. Oh, my friend, I'm ever so pleased to hear that. I knew I could rely on you. I made a mistake. He wants to keep sacrificing everyone. What's wrong with her? She's this shaman, and she thinks this spirit. The spirit keeps telling her to do it. Camellia, you're not in the right. Yeah, oh god. Let's go do that now.
Follow my steps.
Rely on me.
Dushanir is a demon city. Go back to your own planes, outsiders. I have to fight someone else. Okay.
We should prepare.
Angering the locals here.
Ha ha! E! Greeting!
Thank you for inviting me on this journey. Risking life and limb, facing countless dangers.
Right?
Perhaps I shouldn't thank you.
performance is lacking. You are lacking.
This will leave a bruise.
Go.
Stuck. Paralyzed. Cold monster.
Into the fray!
You need to fear, is he? Galu. Yeah, you need to mind affecting.
No glory without risk!
Oh, come on, the range is fucking gorgeous now.
It's all your fault.
I'm all right. This will leave a bruise.
It's all your fault.
Jesus. Look at him, blood everywhere. Jesus. Ooh, look at that zoom. I could have gone a lot better. Summon some creatures first. And then do haste.
Missed me already.
We should prepare.
Hoxie, yes! Hoxie,
A bright future awaits us.
Everyone counts on me.
Try that.
Rely on me. I will help where I can. Lead on. We will win this war.
Try, you
Into
bastard.
the fray!
This rain of blood spell. What the fuck is that? guys doing? Yeah, you got him. Down.
Did you see that?
Finished. Your time.
Your performance is lacking. You are lacking.
Nice.
Oh, the waiting's never
That went better. Few summoned out. Some good melee summons, some good ranged ones behind them. They take the hits first. I still not got a shortcut to this place.
The road awaits.
What? Ah, Jesus, more fights in the
Follow
street.
my steps.
Been in the fight.
No reason to pause. Do not fear. Do not waver.
The outsiders have made themselves at home in our city. Let's have a public execution to show them their place. Okay, more summons again.
We will win this war.
The road awaits.
Rely on me.
Everyone counts on me.
Didn't you retreat already?
Well, I guess we're starting to fight now. Oh god, the Colossus Stone. Let's do Rocco. Can't want to try it out. It's a compulsion. Oh, my control is confusing there. Melee damage deals. Oh no, the dog. into my spells. Hey, they've got that bell. Okay. Interesting. Yeah, I might use my spells.
Cover me, alright? Can't you just die already?
I dodged the critical. Damn, will you? That 1.9 crit. Jesus. Stabbed him. Attacks we have now. 8 attacks. Bloody hell.
Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Distract them from me. Tactical retreat! No?
Why would you come from?
It's all your fault!
Oh, Jesus. The bloody Colossus mindset the worst. I thought if you do life bubble protects you, isn't it, against like gases and stuff? Like a confusion gas.
Rely on me.
Not mind fog though.
A goat, a lizard,
Something
and a
wrong?
human enter a tavern. What'll it be, Lan? The bartender asks.
We will win this war.
I shall not fail.
Missed me already.
Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes
Oh, skip
before
the
they learn from
pleasantries.
yours. Let us bide our time. I'm gone. Everyone counts on me.
last one for me.
The Inheritor, guide my blade! Into the fray! The light, take you!
My affected. Can you remove confusion? The Song of Discord is a mind spell, not a gas thing. Luxus. Ah, holy shit! They managed to resist it. Yeah, this is 32. Did he need collar to have it on? Oh. Well. What's that even? Yes, I can. I'm too confused. What? Thank you. No. Just cast it again. We just did. Use. You can also act, yeah? No. 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 Ice Storm, Cambion Defiler. Look there.
all right? Stab you or zap you? Why not both? Distract them for me.
Song. Why is dog still affected? We are all still affected. Lan is. He's actually attacking him. Dog still is. Yeah, that. Oh! Confusion spell. So annoying. I bloody hate it. Keep everyone back, but we can't go any further back here. This is just a random encounter in the street, man. Oh my god.
Rely on me.
Confusion spells.
Everyone counts on me.
What if we can get the upper hand on them? Attack them first.
Careful, everyone.
Why does that start coming out? I don't get it. Something them didn't, that did. I understand. Last in the Sirocco or something. I really prevent that guy from getting that spell off. How do you like protection against confusion beforehand? I just borrowed the mind spell ring from Daven. Maybe might have to just. We could just do that. Take his ring.
A bright future awaits us. I will help where I can.
Everyone counts on me.
Rating.
Try his bloody spell. I can get it.
We will win this war.
Can we retreat already?
Yeah, I knocked them down if I wanted. And the pit as well. Yeah, and those into the pit as well.
Did you see that? Close. I can see her there. Missing that. Okay, nice. No. Oh, I did completed. Ah, main dog. Assist me at once. This is glorious.
Look at the bloody mind spell ring. Confusion is the worst thing right now that we have. We're weakest against. We need to remove confusion. I can do that. But I get confused as well. So I need the immunity to mind spells on me. Davin's got no ability to remove confusion. Give me that quick damage just for this. Worshipping or summoning.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Martyrs, Piston,
Everyone counts on me.
bloody bastards. Guys, really here to do some battle. Bloody Colossus just very quickly cast that confusion spell. It's insane. Get him, yes.
Rely on me.
Can we retreat already?
Right, we did it. Removal compulsion. Yeah. We didn't do it again. Why can't I control her? Oh, come on. The two like mind spells.
Cover me, all right?
That one doesn't actually attack each other though. We just stand there. At least that's good at least. Lights out.
Stab your dad.
I'm so much for this battle.
A bright future awaits us.
Let us bide our time.
Give me that ring.
We should prepare.
We should really, you know, prepare for damn Colossus. Look at them, ugly bastards. Bug, fly, fucking demons there are.
Our duty calls.
Esto, Axi, yes!
Let's have some fun.
And then they immediately do overwhelming presence as soon as they get rid of that other mind spell. Do it like it's a swift action, like instantly. Son of a... We're all just immune to that one though, because it's bang. It's just spamming this cone of cold. Immune to mind spell. Oh, they need like a rage. No? What's that?
Excruciating.
This one casting ice spells as well. She's immune? I don't get why she's not being affected by the dazzling display. She's running away. She is now. God, she's still got a lot of resistance. This is one hell of a fight. Someone's just standing still with their mind control. Spamming for the ice sword. Just die. Bloody. Got enough of everything. Bloody die. Standing still. I'm bad. Only one more now. Now they know. This guy there is just putting my by me, so I want to keep her there.
The light take you.
Oh, the bastard.
You see that?
Yeah, and kill her.
Into the fray.
Yeah. You bastard. Stuck in the wall. My god. Still some now. Wow, there's a few. Nice. Everyone's back now. Since the Camion's dead. Fluxus. Die. None of this shit.
Can't you just die already?
I welcome your company.
What were we doing again?
I'm gone.
I forgot why I even came near. Envious Merilith. They're envious of us. We're gonna go in here for a quest with Camellia, I think.
I will help where I can. We will win this war.
My friend Camellia would like to avail herself of your brothel's special services. I beg your pardon, but our establishment cannot provide that type of service at the moment. You see, I have a rather delicate problem. Madam trails off, letting the unspoken words hang in the air. You need to do that first. I've been to the rotten guttery and you hired assassins to kill me. Seeded and will mind resist. Will check. The Lelutu latches onto your consciousness. Her face distorts into a tense grimace, but you manage to fend her off with a determined effort. Shivaro, you piece of shit. Why couldn't you just quietly go there and die? You've caused nothing but trouble. Damn you for all the suffering you've caused Minago and me. I let Minago, was that a path? Why did you try to set me up? The Lelutu's rage is like a stream of liquid fire burning through your mind. She tries to hurt you, but you manage to restrain her. You are Minago's enemy, my sweet Minago. Vile Galarian, you'll pay for standing in our way. So you and Minago are lovers? Demons do not know love. The demoness snaps at you. Certainly not the kind you have on your stupid Galarian. But Minago and I were closer than most demons ever get. We were bound by passion. At times we irritated each other so much that we separated, but we were always drawn back to one another. We each became a drug to the other, and then you showed up and started hassling Minago. I let Minago go. I don't know where she is now, but she needs your help. Javaro's voice sounds baffled and distrustful, but holds a slight hint of hope. You let her go? But I thought Minago was dead. Why hasn't she come to me? Perhaps she didn't want me to see her at her most vulnerable. Or was she afraid she might draw Baphomet's wrath onto me after she failed at his task again? Oh, damn it. The Lelutu's voice sounds odd, as if she's about to burst into tears. I appreciate it. Minago needs my help, and I will find her no matter what. Thank you for giving me a chance to see her again. And as for her I'm just so sorry for everything that happened between us. She chokes on the words of gratitude, words she is likely uttering for the first time in her long life, then turns on her heel and quickly leaves. Looks like Shivaro's throne stands empty. We are supposed to choose a new leader. I regret that we must ask our guests to leave the 10,000 Delights temporarily. Very soon our doors will be open to you once again. What do I do for Cabellia's quest? I failed it. Yeah, I need to help her first.
Follow my steps.
This game.
Let's head out.
What is this game?
Ooh. Lan suddenly stops and presses his hand to his mouth. The human half of his face drains of colour, while the scaled half acquires a yellowish tinge. A thick black drop of something seeps out of his eye and rolls down his cheek, leaving a dark streak. I'm fine. Takes a few steps back. But staggers like a sailor on a ship. I guess Sylvan is closer than I thought. There are so many demons here. Why do I sense this one in particular? Definitely not fine, Lan. What's wrong with you? Must have eaten something that did. Lan pauses, waiting for a spasm to pass. Alright, there's no point in hiding it. It's definitely because of Sylvan. I don't just feel where he is. It's like I'm being ripped to pieces from the inside. Like every inch of my body is on fire. When it happened for the first time, I thought I was a goner, but I'm still alive for now. I'm ready to break that demon's neck. You know, I had to eat a rotten rat once. Now I feel like I've just eaten a dozen of them. Should we stop? No, anything but that. Every minute I spend in this quarter is like torture. I feel like Iomede's herald being forced to set foot inside a brothel. And, So, we know Sylvan is in the upper city. Hold on, Lan, we'll find him. Lan clenches his teeth. Sylvan is here. Close. Sooner we find him, the better. I don't understand. I haven't been affected by his ritual. Then why? He clutches his head. Damn it. I went straight into his open arms. If it'll only make this stop. Oh, I'm so affected by the mind's bone.
Mistakes might make you feel better.
Sickened and shaken. Permanent. With him. Yen. That's my buddy.
Let us be careful.
Wait, we're on this side. Here. Nothing up here yet.
No reason to pause.
Oh, the portals are open now. Okay, cool. We've been here, haven't we? Yeah, we've been here. I'm not go over this way though.
Tread lightly.
The pillar greets you politely. If you are promising young talent, you should follow the path to Lady Valexia's manor, the Rapture of Rapture.
I'm gone.
This is the other entrance to the 10,000 Delights. Can I go back through here though now? Yeah. Herax, you are greeted by a succubus whose appearance is striking, to say the least. Her flawless skin, graceful figure, and aristocratic face would have made her a true beauty if not for the terrible fresh scars. A jagged scar runs across her cheek, cutting through her scarlet sensual lips and under her high cheekbone. Her left eye is a grey cataract surrounded by wounds from some caustic substance. The succubus's wings are tattered rags. Nevertheless, she behaves imperiously and with dignity, and those around her treat her with respect. Succubus sounds playful and relaxed. Welcome to the 10,000 Delights. My name is Herax, and I am the new madam here, thanks to you. You rid us of that insolent upstart Shivaro, sending her after her haughty lover Minago, so you can consider me in your debt. Know that you will always be welcome here. My gift will be proof of that. Herax's golden coin. So okay, cool. We teleport here now, because we definitely need that. I shall just pocket that. In the graceful movement, the demoness hands you a gold coin. With this, every arch will recognize you as my favorite guest and teleport you here. If you wish to spend the night, have some fun, or restock your supplies, come to me. Don't waste your time on my little crooks. Do you have anything for sale? Indeed, I have several items that were forgotten here by our clientele. Some of the forgotten items Herax is selling are stained with blood, and 2 of the rings bear the characteristic scratches of being cut off a dead body along with the fingers. Shop. What we got here? I'll enjoy this lost and found selection of items. A new dagger. Oh, deep rip. +5. Whenever this dagger lands a hit with it after hitting the same target with a soft cut dagger, the enemy suffers an additional 2d6 plus strength modifier slashing damage. 2 to 12. If this weapon deals damage against a knocked down or paralyzed creature, for the first time in the round, it deals double the weapon damage. Whoa. And she's got soft cut as well. And the +5. This dagger deals 1 slashing damage instead of 1 to 4 piercing damage. However, when dual wielded with the deep rip dagger, soft cut activates its additional power. Extra 2 to 12 slashing damage instead of piercing. What do you think of these daggers? Gives us an extra attack, that one. It's increased damage, 26 to 29. Damage type is now... That dagger is piercing, but... soft cut. 26. Extra 2 to 12 plus strength modifier slashing damage. Strength 1. With dexterity modifier. Strength modifier. 2 to 12 though. If you land a hit with that dagger, after getting hit with a soft cut dagger, deal additional damage. Oh, sure, actually, I quite like the daggers we got. Hasty Eradicator, we get an extra whole attack, which increases our crit chance. There's an extra attack. Retriever's Claw. It's an increased crit multiplier. Times 4. Oh, I don't know. Deathbed Servant. The wielder is under the constant effect of the Cloak of Dreams spell. Level 15. Elven Curve Blade Branded. Deals additional damage against blinded enemies. And there's a chance to blind enemies. Repelling bases. The wearer of these braces is under constant protection from anyone who is getting too touchy. +4 to arm against touch attacks, spells, or yeah. If an enemy gets within 5 foot radius from the wearer, they must pass a will saving throw, 21. To push the enemy 5 feet away, or the wielder becomes frightened for 1 round. Confused. If an enemy gets within 5 foot radius of the wearer, they must pass a will saving throw with the enemy at 21. Or the wielder. Push the enemy or become frightened for 1 round. Confused. Does Sealer have to overcome that will saving throw? Push enemies 5 feet away, otherwise the wielder becomes frightened. Yeah, so when it says they, you should say the wielder. I think so. I mean, her saving throws. What's Sealer saving throws? 21? It is 21.
A bright future awaits us.
18. I guess boost that a little. Get that up to 21. Braces she currently got. I'll use some of the random braces. Dying. Damage braces. What other braces do we have?
help where I can.
Testing. I might get them. Rascal's goggles. Plus 10 to perception and trickery. What's he got? Yeah, that's awesome. Just 10 perception and trickery. Remember that. Lizard Tail. This spell was specifically created for less humanoid creatures, but humanoids can use it in polymorphed form as well. While in it, the wearer gets +3 to armor and reflex saving throws. The wearer also gets +8 to armor for the first round of every combat. Deathly Arousal. This choker protects the wearer from losing their head, and not only in bed. Once per day, whenever the enemy deals the wearer a killing blow, the choker restores them 50 health and knocks the attacker prone for 2 rounds. Oh really? An amulet? That could be good on me, keeping me alive. Inner Sight. And it grants the wearer immunity against blindness and gaze attacks. Paralyze. So it's like, look at you and paralyze you. +6 wisdom. And +1 level of all transmutation spells. Wow. Just want to make sure with your wisdom you didn't need a transmutation, so yeah. I know all these things are like, meh. Red Cloak of Resistance +3 makes anyone look good. It grants the wearer +5 to Persuasion. Whenever the enemy gets a critical hit or a sneak attack or attack of opportunity against the wearer, the enemy must pass a will saving throw difficulty 27 or become devastated by the fact that they hit such beauty. In this devastated mood, they do take -2 damage and hit chance, as well as that. Oh no. And you +3 cloak though. I've got +5 right now. That could be a good debuff from her though. Scarlet Allure. Screaming Omelette. Right. Herax. Deep Rip, Soft Cut. Dagger. Bolgier. $88,000. Soft Cut. $29,000. There you go. The Cloak of Dreams
The
spell.
road awaits.
I can do that, can't I, later? I get that later, don't I? Part of that. Soul of the Fae. Cloak of Dreams. Personal. Once per day, you can cast Cloak of Dreams as a spell-like ability using your Sorcerer level as your caster level. That's 1 round per level. Surrounded by an aroma that causes living creatures around you within 5 feet of you to fall asleep for 1 minute. You must make a mind affecting mind spell. You can resist it every round, every 6 seconds. You can attempt to resist it every 6 seconds. Wait back up. Sleeping creatures are helpless but can be awakened with standard action or after being wounded. I get Cloak of Dreams. What spell is that supposed to be? Level 9, is it? Martial weapon. Maybe I should give him the martial weapon feat. In 5 feet. Could get him the martial weapon feat, level 17. Maybe I should do that. So I can use some of these other items then. Just hold that mace, and all enemies around him will just fall asleep. That might be good actually. Yeah, you can equip some of these good martial weapons. Go to Demon. Martial weapons.
Together we stand.
He's go up to her and say, I don't want sex, I just want a room for the night. They're booking a room in the brothel, okay. Meanwhile, trying to get some sleep and Impelling braces. +4 spell armor. That could be good on Cedar. Impelling braces. +4 spell armor. Saving throw. Yeah, I can push enemies away from myself. Impelling braces 47,000. Could be good. Try that out. Here's +4 spell armor anyway. Enemies knocked back. To get attack of opportunity. Question mark. If that happens. Got goggles yet. +10 perception trickery. Could be good. Dexterity belt though. I see morale bonus to armor.
We will win this war.
totally is getting morale bonus from the helmet, so yeah. Won't stack. Let's see to reflex saving throws in. You do also get, yeah, only when the polymorphs. Deathly aroused. And it's good for me. Survive. Killing blow. Gain HP and not attack her down. You can say ranged. And if they're at a distance, yeah. Scarlet Allure is 5 morale bonus to persuasion. Whenever the enemy gets a critical hit, sneak attack or attack of opportunity, enemy must pass a will saving throw 27 or become debuffed. Debuff. Oh. Pretty good. Scarlet Allure, I'm gonna go back for her. I'm gonna debuff on the enemies, but at the cost of use saving throws. It's the only thing though. How much is that? 44. 3 cloak. Chance to debuff enemies hit by crit, sneak attack, opportunity. She also gets a +5 morale bonus to persuasion and shielding if she's already getting a morale bonus to persuasion. She is not. Oh wow. How much? +5? Oh my god. Morale persuasion. Holy shit, I think I'm gonna get that. Slightly reduced saving throws though. Let's see. Immunity to blindness in gaze attack. What the f***ing inner sight. For 55,000. Me potentially immunity to blindness and gaze attacks. a few things I might buy there. But we have no money right now. See, Sila, you spent all our money, now we can't spend it at the brothel.
Rely on me.
Look, I don't want sex. I just want a room. Oh, we should do this quest. Let's do a proper save before we do this quest, because Camellia.
No reason to pause.
My friend Camellia would like to avail herself of your brothel's special services. Camellia lowers her voice so that only you and Herix can hear her. The ones that are offered in the deepest levels of the brothel, the ones where a purchased slave takes the form of whoever my heart desires, where everything is possible. She speaks the last words in a whisper. Herix, Camellia, I've heard about you. You finally decide to have a slave transformed for you. We'll extract the image from your subconscious and recreate it in every detail. You will not regret it. This pleasure is well worth the price of 10,000 gold. You will see this for yourself. Camellia winces and glances at you. I was promised no one would mention my previous visits. Then again, I don't know why I expected demons to be true to their word. Camellia, you've been here before? Camellia sighs and casts a sidelong look at the smiling Herix. Yes, I have, several times. I visited while our party was resting. I killed several pleasure slaves. Their deaths gave neither Mireia nor me any real relief. So I thought it would be good for me to come here with you. If I perform the ritual while you're watching, I hope that Mireia will accept the sacrifice. It's just that sacrifice back in Dresden when you learned my secret. Camellia stutters, searching for the right word for a long moment. I believe Mireia likes you, my friend. I believe that she will be more willing to accept the sacrifice if you witness it. The form it takes, it's gonna be me, isn't it? Camellia desires me. Everybody does. And tonight I shall pay for an additional service so that the victim will take the form Mireia wants. I am certain she will be pleased. Herix, will we really be allowed to kill your slave? Of course, it is included in the cost of the service. Besides, such slaves are cheap, as their lifespan is so short. Herix frowns. However, for an additional fee of 5,000 gold, I can replace an ordinary slave with a homunculus, a soulless creature made of flesh. We'll keep a few here for special occasions. Of course you do. A interactive doll. Camellia, a homunculus? I don't like that idea, my friend. I've heard they are hard to distinguish from real people, but I do not want to deceive Mireia. Camellia will pay. Evil. The slave you're going to provide, who are they? Where are they from? Herex raises her eyebrow in surprise. What an odd question. I don't know. I've never cared to ask. Camellia, why would you ask the name of the chicken you're going to eat for dinner? It's difficult to tell for whom this remark was intended. As usual, Camellia's face gives nothing away. What am I getting myself into here? Another 15,000 gold, bloody hell. Will my gold's gone down the abyss? We'll use this service of yours, Hirax. Prepare a homunculus for us. A soulless creature. See, it's more like a magic, like a golem. Camellia purses her lips and shakes her head. Well, if you insist, let it be a homunculus. I just hope Maria won't spot the difference. Hirax takes the money and smiles seductively. Excellent choice, Camellia. Here is the key to the back room. Your homunculus waits for you there in the guise your heart secretly longs to see. Enjoy. Key to the farthest room. We're all exhausted.
Everyone counts on me.
Because Doc's not allowed with us in this place.
I shall not fail.
They're like our pack mules.
A bright future awaits us.
We should prepare.
Oh no, neither dog nor business now. I need to sell some stuff.
Let us
what we
bide
get
our
ourselves
time.
into? Oh yeah, for any
Aren't I?
honors.
Follow my steps.
At first you don't understand what is happening in the room. All you can make out in the gloom is a writhing, snarling, squelching tangle of bodies. Would your eyes slowly adjust to the dim light? I've just opened the door of some other room in this brothel. Gone inside. And there's a lot of squelching noises. You notice that the body trying to break free from the claws does not belong to a demon. You cannot see the face pressed against the demon's stomach, the demon whose tongue is lolling in ecstasy. A wall of naked backs prevents you from making sense of what's happening, but you get the feeling that you know this person. What is going on? In Basu, the demon standing with his back to you turns around and freezes. His claws break the skin on the unknown mortal's thigh. Rivulets of blood trickle to the floor, but there are no screams of pain. Sensing a lull in proceedings, the victim raises their head. You finally see their face. Your face. There is no expression, no emotion on the face. The features are slightly off, like in a portrait painted from memory. The demon opens its mouth and, in one movement of its powerful jaws, rips the face from its skull, leaving behind a bloody mass of gaping holes. Then the demon turns to you. What? Have they sent a new commander? Good, 'cause this one's done. Come on in, homunculus. they've been getting off to me. Silently turn around and leave. Yes, I'm the homunculus that's been sent to you, but who do I need to look like? Herax stuck a face on you, gave you the room key, but didn't bother resetting your mind. The demon sighed in irritation. You're supposed to be the Dresden commander, that scum who drove us out of our rightful place, out of the Midnight Fane. He humiliated us, and we're going to make him pay, by sticking some demon meat in every orifice. Intimidate, kill. The demon's eyes bulged. The commander! It's the commander! Run! Let's just kick the shit out of him. You don't get it. If anyone's getting the shit kicked out of them, it'll be us. He won't even break a sweat. Run! Oh my god, this game. It went there.
I will help where I can.
Doubt is the heart's greatest challenge.
But
The road awaits.
break by
Everyone
demons.
counts on me.
You know, I thought I've seen a lot of things.
Let's head out.
Let's just go and please forget it. What about all this?
Let us be careful.
Always be ready for the worst.
Together, we stand. We will win this war.
That was
Our duty calls.
a weird experience.
This is my kind of work.
Did we win there? Did we win there? I got raped by demons. Gee, you're not gonna. I need to get out of here.
Rely on me.
I shall not fail.
No reason to
Not
pause.
exhausted, we just straight down.
Let us bide our
I
time.
will help where I can.
The road awaits.
Fighting for a righteous cause is certainly different from a simple massacre. The former is more bloody and performed with pinkies out.
People's drinking feel this.
Well,
So strange. Can we carry it all then?
Everyone counts on me.
Oh, the waiting's never fun.
Don't mind me.
Enough. This game. Well, wow. I don't know anymore.
Tread lightly.
Holy shit.
I'm all ears.
Skip the pleasantries.
A bright future awaits us.
Let's move on and forget about all this.
I hear the voice of the spirits.
Our duty calls.
Ha! E! Rating!
Together we stand.
That was annoying. Take away a pet so I can't move. I need to sell all this stuff.
Rely on me.
Camellia reaches for the door handle but immediately jerks her hand back. We're in the right place, yes? So behind the door I'll see. Camellia's voice trembles from either anticipation or nerves. Are you nervous? It would appear so. Camellia's lips twitch into a smile before settling into a pensive frown again. I did not expect your presence to have this effect on me. That's a good sign. Shall we? I'm ready, she answers and then adds more quietly to herself. I'm ready. All of us as well? No? Just... Greetings, mistress. I am at your disposal. Papa? What? Her own father? The eyes of the homunculus, which bears a striking resemblance to Horgus, looks at you with calm indifference. His corpulent, short body is an exact copy of Horgus Squirm as you remember him. Camellia recoils as if from a blow and sways on her feet. She grips her amulet in her left hand, her knuckles turning white. This can't be! It can't be you! Why? How did this happen? Could Herix have lied to me? No, why would she? Is some kind of joke? What if it isn't? What if this is what my heart desires? Perception check passed. Do you want to sacrifice Horgus? I don't know. I don't understand. She wipes away drops of sweat from her brow. I swear to you that I never wanted to kill my father. Never thought that's what I wanted. Never thought that Maria would crave his blood. My father raised me, cared for me, sheltered me. He wiped away my tears when I was sad. He listened to me rage when I hated everyone around me. He was the only person who helped me come to terms with my secret predilections. I respect him. I love him. Camellia brings the amulet in her clenched fist to her lips. Then why would Maria... Why am I seeing him now in front of me? Dress Horgus, who are you? I will be whoever Mistress wants me to be. It's Horgus, Camellia. Yes, I can see that quite well, thank you very much. Whatever would I do with your astute observation? Weird. Camellia exhales and gives her head a shake. Sorry. Calm down, Camellia. We need to decide what we're going to do with that thing. Camellia stares off into space for a few moments, but then shakes her head and looks at you. She'll do what we came here to do. What other choice do we have? Are you really going to kill this Horgus? Why shouldn't I? Camellia shrugs. I've already paid. I don't like wasting money. Recovered from the shock quickly. Killing this creature is Maria's will. Who am I to oppose her? I'm only doing my duty. We shouldn't kill this creature, Camellia. But why ever not? It's only a homunculus, not even alive. Camellia looks down. Then again, perhaps you're right. Sacrificing my father, even in the knowledge that it's not really him, that may be a step too far, even for me. Let's leave this homunculus be, Camellia, and get out of this place. That will be best for everyone. Camellia casts one final look at the complacent stare of Horgus, and shrugs with deliberate nonchalance. Let's go, my friend. We have no further business here. was intriguing. I need to think. Okay. Go back. Too slow now. Oh, bloody hell.
I shall not fail.
I never saw any source to anything. These are strength.
No
Quite a
reason
smite
to
left.
pause.
Just do that.
I will help where I can.
Do. I'll come back in 10 minutes. Want to know more about this place and its owner? Do you mean the former Madam of the 10,000 Delights, or the new one? The succubus winked with her one working eye. Who are you? To everyone else, I am the respected Madam of the 10,000 Delights, the protector and patron of this palace of pleasures, the strongest who lives here, the one who has earned the right to replace Shivaro on the throne. But you, honey, can just call me Herax. The succubus's smile is both seductive and unsettling. Why is this place so named? Because this name distinguishes the way my palace differs from the common brothel or tavern. This is the sovereign territory of every imaginable pleasure and joy. Most of my domain is hidden from prying eyes. Behind every door is a corridor with other doors like this one. We stand in the center of a small labyrinth dedicated to hedonism. No matter your taste in alcohol, sexual gratification, topics of conversation, music and drugs, you'll find like-minded individuals here. Anyone who knows anything about pleasure flocks here, bringing their sophisticated tastes and proclivities. Can you tell me about Shivaro and Minago? At first we thought those two would tear each other apart. Shivaro was in charge here for a long time, and no one bothered her because everyone knew who she was. Then Baphomet's minion, Minago, showed up. They fought. Oh, how they fought. Then they started to conspire and plot against one another. They sent assassins, then they drew their enemies into a proxy war against each other. By the end they were obsessed. They went from sworn enemies to partners and took over the 10,000 Delights. They started walking around, hand in hand, cooing at each other. After that they rarely tried to kill one another. What happened to you? Herax slightly waves it off. You mean my scars? A trifle. I'm a succubus. We're all beautiful and charming. We aren't bothered by the odd questions that haunt your kind. What if I'm not attractive? What happens once my beauty fades? Is it why we're not as obsessed with our looks as you mortals? Have I ceased to be gorgeous because of my ever few scars? Flaunting her words, the succubus tilts back her head and laughs a pleasant, arousing sound. I left these scars to serve as a reminder of how I got to where I am. As a reminder for others, that is. Now the smug scum will think twice before challenging my authority. No more questions. The succubus feigns innocence and remarks with a languid sigh, "You are so very curious. I love those who are curious." Same. Like, we can move in here now. Yeah, move. Combat area. I'm looking for some company. What can you offer me? Each of my charges is a true master of their craft. Years of training in a range of arts, from oratory to the intricacies of sensual massage, have turned talented apprentices into true artists. No one on any plane can compete with them in the art of pleasing both body and soul. Perhaps you'd enjoy the spark of cheerful madness granted by the Fae known as the Mad Glowworm. Her temper is mild, her laughter arouses both body and mind, and the feeling of lightness and at night with her gives you more than compensates for the terrible hangover in the morning. Perhaps your heart trembles at the sight of the wild strength and bestial power embodied in our unbridled Rockhorn. Like every incubus, he is strong, fierce, and incomparable in bed. But be warned, at the peak of passion, he does not hold back. The sinners, a trio of succubi who know no morality and no boundaries, convey the warmest greetings and congratulations on your victory over Gelderfan. They are pleased you accepted their invitation and will gladly shower you with their kisses. You will drink their lust while they quench their thirst with your life. Moivet Honeytongued didn't earn her nickname by giving speeches. Of course, she can entertain you with conversation if you so wish, but her tongue, sinuous and twisting like a snake's, will inject the venom of pleasure into your body. She knows no shame. She's a slave to her own lust and passion, and she is insatiable, so try to quench the flames of desire burning inside her. Every guest is the master of their own pleasure. Usually it starts with wine and conversation. After that they choose what they like, and all my charges have their own ways of entertaining guests. The hand. Intimacy based on payment instead of sincere fondness makes a mockery of honourable feelings. It will degrade you, not to mention those unfortunate creatures, especially those who trade their bodies under duress. Darren. Throughout Herax's speech, Darren winces as if he has a toothache. If there is any truth to the theory that sinners' souls become the material from which their new demons are born, then this demoness was created from the souls of pulp novelists. I just don't know, Neil. Normally I wouldn't have made a scene, but the very thought of you being involved with this creature and her brood makes me sick. Aww, Darren. Time to choose. Don't know where to look first. I understand completely. We have some true gems here.
I'm gone.
Anyway, we will leave some of that for off stream. talk to Camellia again.
Follow my steps.
Need to find Savamalek for Lan. Try to do companion quests first. Okay. Camellia. You know, I never thanked you for accompanying me to the brothel. There's a hint of a smile on Camellia's lips. So, thank you, my friend. This was an intriguing and an unexpected experience. I have to admit, I'm surprised by who the homunculus turned into, Camellia. Oh, I was much more surprised. I was almost rendered speechless when I saw Father in Illusioneer's main brothel. Camellia looks down, especially considering what I was about to do to him. I was just standing in front of him with one question. How is this possible? The girl licks her lips quickly. When I realized that Father was just an illusion created by Mireille's secret desires, I have to admit, my hand faltered. Does Mireille really want my father's blood? If I want to heal the lands of Sarkoris, do I really have to sacrifice? Camelia's voice breaks. She just mouths the last words. My own father? It's good that you didn't give in to Mireille's impulse, Camellia, and kill someone. Fine, probably. The girl shrugs hesitantly. I'm glad you were there with me. There's nothing like a friend's support at moments like this. Shall we repeat our outing? Thank you for the invitation, but no. I find I've quite lost the desire to visit local brothels. Besides, we've been there already, and the entertainment on offer is only fun until it's not. I'm glad you enjoyed our little adventure. What are these things? These conversation choices. I'm glad you enjoyed. What? You didn't enjoy. What? There's nothing good about. Camellia nods slightly, lost in her own thought. You want to talk more about what happened at the brothel? You're talking about the homunculus of Herax, whom I was about to sacrifice to Maria, turning into my father? Camellia looks around, haunted. I'm still trying to understand what this all means. I'm asking myself if I really want to sacrifice my father. Does Maria really need his blood? I do not know the answer. I'm not even sure I want to know it, but I can't stop asking myself the question. Camellia sighs. So no, I don't want to discuss what happened at the brothel, at least for now. But thank you for asking me how I feel. I appreciate it, I do. A warm smile appears on the girl's lips for a moment. Whoa, is that an actual genuine smile? I have to go. We'll talk later, Camellia. Visit me again soon. David.
Let's head out.
So let's try and find Savamalek and get the city then. After development, Camellia, is she gonna find this? Rid of Maria. Got no key to the upper level, have I? I can get there from the 1,000 Delights now, though. How have I spent so long in this game? I think I read through things a lot very slowly and just respec a lot. You know, it's really slow. Take my time during the game. Here, the city. To go through that door. Shivara is no longer in charge. Why are her rules still in place? They were Chivara's rules, now they are Herax's rules. He stole them from Chivara along with everything else and let them remain in effect. The only difference is that the collars are less obnoxious. At least they've stopped choking us all the time. Right, get lost. I mean, have a good night.
A bright future awaits us.
I know a few people who do with collars like those. Hear them. Is this Deaton Nocticular's palace though?
Follow my steps.
Together, we stand.
This tree is growing straight out of the lava, apparently with no trouble at all. Then again, it's clearly no ordinary tree. Blood oozes from scratches on its bark, and the buds on its branches reek of rotten meat. Well, are we going? Hold on, I still need to reverse my roll. What's taking you so long? This is the third time I've had to repaint my hooves and you're still learning your lines.
We will win this war.
Rebel done the actor. Oh my god, they're here? Grandma Gridlam? What in the hell? From behind a pile of expensive rugs and neatly wrapped boxes with clinking and fragile things inside, you hear a very, very loud whisper. An oddly familiar stage whisper. Grandma Gridlam, my horn is falling off. Grandma, calm down, let me fix it. Alright, whose foot did I just step on? Whose chest spikes keep catching on my fake tail? Grandma, don't push me. Let me just glue that horn myself. Oh my god, I can just tell everyone that everyone wants some free slaves. What are you doing here? Listen in silence. Tina, my girl, your body paint is smudging. Why is it pink? Didn't we decide this demoness would be purple? Makia. And that was a terrible decision. Makeup is not a disguise. It need not faithfully reproduce reality. There should be some room for creativity. Tina. Scenery master. Actually, Makia, I mixed the paints in the dark. Pink, purple, whatever. It was just so hard to figure out. So, I'm now a pink demon. Grandma. The idea was to play demons and play them convincingly. That's why we came here with these horns and tails. To put our acting to the test. To see whether the locals realize we're not true demons. If you keep talking about creativity, in that case, why haven't you painted polka dots all over yourselves? Oh, well, what do you mean we haven't painted any polka dots? Look at my tail. For the love of all that's holy, please get rid of all the makeup when you get back to Dresden. I don't want the patrols to mistake you for attacking demon. Tina, scenery master. By all means, absolutely. Wait a minute, who said that? Grandma. Hello, we've been spotted. Makia, read the scroll now. What scroll? The one I gave you to use in case of an emergency. You haven't been practicing your handwriting on it in case someone asks you for an autograph, have you? Tina, quiet. I have the scroll. I'm reading it now. Okay.
Let's head out.
Lava flows into the fountain through a specially crafted magic portal. It's the Rapture of Rupture. Rapture of Rupture. What's this? Do it.
Let us be careful.
You're surrounded by the sound of a melodious voice that seems to be coming from the stone pillars all around you. Greetings, esteemed guest. Are you here to seek the hospitality of the illustrious Lady Velexia, or are you here on other business? The entrance to the manor greets you politely. It's far more gracious than the impudent, foul-mouthed door at the 10,000 Allies. What are you? I am both the gate and the gatekeeper. My responsibilities include greeting guests, ascertaining the purpose of their visit, and deciding whether to allow them entry to the manor. Whose manor is this? This manor is called the Rapture of Rupture, and it belongs to the incomparable Lady Velexia. She is the shining star of Elutionera and its most glorious resident, after the magnificent Lady Nauticula, of course. Who created you? Lady Velexia enchanted me herself and personally entrusted me with my responsibilities. She possesses a wide range of impressive talents. I am just a humble testament to her skill, and cannot compare to the true masterpieces she creates with her abilities. Can I come in? You seek the patronage of the illustrious Lady Velexia. I will not stand in your way. If you are here by invitation, esteemed guest, or have brought a gift for the lady, will also be allowed entrance to the Rapture of Rupture. Anyone can just walk in. Lady Velexia has nothing to fear. Those who are foolish enough to try to harm her in her own house are quick to realize their mistake. I seek Lady Valexia's patronage and would like to enter. Welcome to the Rapture of Rupture, esteemed sir. Lady Velexia will be notified of your arrival right away. Talking Dorian.
No reason to pause.
Hello? The demon that comes to greet you has blonde hair and is wearing a modest but elegant dress. She seems surprisingly friendly. Her soft voice and impeccable manners seem out of place in a city where extreme passions and boundless indulgence prevail over temperance and moderation. A new guest has arrived. How exciting! A mortal from Galarian, if my eyes do not deceive me. What brings you to my manor? This is all very intriguing. A hand. Velexia, we have clashed in battle many times. Her claws were always stained with the blood of those she killed on the battlefield. Now she looks different, but I am certain that her true nature remains unchanged. She is still violent and dangerous. You must be on your guard, champion. I am the commander of the Crusaders of Golarion. I am a famous warrior, known for my amazing powers. I seek the honor of your attention and the pleasure of your estimable company. Velexia answers politely but without much enthusiasm. Known for your amazing powers, here in the Abyss you will need more than power and influence to impress others. Your special abilities will hardly give you the same status that they did on your home world. The demons will not see you as worthy of glory and respect until you demonstrate what makes you unique. However, you have managed to pique my interest. I would be glad to make your acquaintance. There's no need to bother with titles, you can simply call me Velexia. And you are... The Hand. Don't put your trust in her words, champion. Valexia's temper is like the wind that blows across Ischia. It changes constantly, and bodes poorly for us no matter what direction it turns. You must watch her as vigilantly as a skilled sailor watches the horizon. My name will remain a secret. Velexia claps her hands in delight. You would prefer to remain incognito? A mystery knight? Isn't that what you'd be called on Golarion? How absolutely charming! Well, my mysterious new friend, I have a proposal for you. Let's pick a place that's nice and romantic and go on an innocent little date together. It'll be a chance for us to get to know one another. How about the Battle Bliss? It offers simple, spirited entertainment. It'll be a good place for us to talk undisturbed. No one will notice us because they'll be too busy watching the fights in the pit. We can have a nice conversation and learn more about one another. I'll be waiting for you at the arena. I hope you'll accept my invitation. I will be very disappointed if you deny me the pleasure of your company. Lexia gives you an admiring smile and adds, after all, you are the champion. You have conquered the arena. Where better to learn more about you than in the place you proved your worth? Darren, who does she think we are? A circus troupe hired to entertain guests at a ball? The effrontery. Call me old-fashioned, but I rather think we should go back to the traditional kill-on-sight method of dealing with demons. Everyone talks a lot about you here in Illusionera. Who are you? Alexia laughs happily. Ah, how refreshingly direct. Well, let me tell you a little about myself. My name is Lady Velexia, which is common for others to add a few epithets before my name, often something like magnificent or illustrious. I hold considerable influence in the upper city. Could even call it my little queendom. I am the foremost member of the city's elite, and all the aristocrats of Illusionera acknowledge me as their de facto leader. It might be under the misconception that the city is ruled by Chimera, but Chimera is nothing more than a glorified cleaner, entrusted with the responsibility of tending to the latrines. I, on the other hand, hold sway over the most powerful and influential demons in the city. You see, my dear friend Nauticular allows me to lead the nobility, so I look out for her interests. She knows that I am loyal. Like most demons, I do not aspire to power beyond what I already possess. I would never stage a coup against Our Lady in Shadow, nor would I ever use my position in society to support anyone else in their foolish endeavor. I'd like to get to know you better. I'm flattered by your attention, and I find your personality intriguing. You know, I take great interest in promising young talent, and I tend to offer my patronage to gifted artists. Unfortunately, many of them turn out to be frauds, unable to keep me entertained for more than a few seconds. You are very powerful, aren't you? It is true that my name carries a certain degree of prestige here in Illusionera. My advice based on millennia of experience can be truly valuable. My adventurous life has allowed me to acquire extensive connections, well as an impressive collection of powerful curiosities. Now really, just listen to me, talking your ear off like a market seller. The demon laughs at herself good-naturedly. He's thousands of years old. An acquaintance of mine once mentioned that he used to fly naked over Illusionera It said you wreaked havoc and terrorized the city in every way imaginable. Alexia blushes slightly and hastily brushes off the question. Oh no, that's preposterous. Those are just ridiculous rumors and exaggerated stories. Of course, when I was younger, I may have allowed myself to be a little too exuberant. But still, what a blatant lie. Flying naked. Such an outrageous nonsense. The demon tries to pretend she is outraged, but a sly, self-satisfied smile plays about her lips. You're not like the other demons. Why is that? Time. It's a simple answer, but true. I know a lady is never supposed to reveal her age, but suffice it to say that I am far older than this city, and can recall the circumstances in which it was founded. During the ages that have passed, I have had time to play various roles. Perhaps if the gods of Galarian are generous and bless you with longevity, we will meet again. But if that does happen, say, 1,000 years from now, I'll be completely different. As time passes, I grow bored with each new version of myself, and since boredom is my sworn enemy, I have to reinvent myself to escape its grasp. Why do you like to support young talent? Alexia glances at you coyly and gives you a charming smile. I could have told you that I am driven by pure altruism and a desire to perform good deeds, and you would have thought me the kindest and most noble of demons. But the truth is that I am easily bored, and by attracting the young and the gifted, I can discover something new every day. They keep me entertained, and to be honest, they add to my prestige. I like making new friends, and with my help, those friends can become very influential indeed. What happens to those who fail to interest you? Alexia looks at you uncomprehendingly for several moments, then bursts into a peal of musical laughter. Ah, so you've heard of those ridiculous rumors, have you? Don't pay any attention to them. They're all so boring. Whoever invented them has no imagination. I've heard rumors that I kill them, that I keep them in my dungeons, and even, just imagine, that I rape them until they drop dead of exhaustion. It's all an extraordinary load of rubbish. I haven't done anything like that for at least a couple of millennia. You're skilled in the magic of enchantments, aren't you? Yes, that's one of my many talents. A life that spans thousands of years can be a challenge for even the most lively and curious of minds. I'm always looking for something new and exciting to do, so I have studied many strange subjects. I take particular interest in anything bizarre or unusual. What made you interested in me? Ah, you are so modest. Alexia nods knowingly. You're a Galarian warrior, and you are responsible for securing several major victories in the World Wound. You had the courage to descend to the abyss. Now you've chosen to pay me a visit. Moreover, you're not here to wave a sword in my face, but to have a nice conversation. Now, be honest. If you were me, wouldn't you be intrigued? Thank you for your answers. Alexia gives you a charming smile. Thank you for being interested in what I have to say. I have to go now. Alexia smiles warmly as she bids you farewell. Please don't stay away too long. I'll come back soon.
I will help where I can.
Interesting. She's really lived for so long. I feel like she might be a bit more reasonable than the other demons. Well, she's definitely wiser, now to be even more cautious. If she is powerful, if she lived so long, why isn't she in power? She's got some power here. A lot of power. She's not completely in charge of Oceanera.
I'm gone.
that interesting. Why not? Is she not more powerful? Not as powerful as an articular. Six dinosaur bones? I find loads of dinosaur bones.
Follow my steps.
Wait, that spell. It's a spell, legendary proportions.
Let's head out.
Rely on me.
Just be on your way. Our conversation is not meant for your ears, stranger. Yeah, I felt like this is gonna be a battle. This guy here, Conspirator, is cool.
A bright future awaits us.
Manishrim Sukino.
We will win this war.
We should prepare. Let us be careful.
You can trust me.
The road awaits.
Lan, he's like sick.
Observe the others. Learn from their mistakes before they learn from yours. Tread lightly.
No reason to pause.
Smile. The world's not ending just yet.
Open your heart to me.
Are we in trouble yet?
Let us bide our time.
Doubt is the heart's greatest
I shall not
challenge.
fail.
The demon. Okay then.
Together we stand.
Crusading isn't that boring after all.
The hell? Oh great, they're all those things. Simple sinews. Undead. It's so creepy, man. Just such a pain. Let's take his skin. We need to manufacture his undead. Reflex saving throws too. Yeah.
No glory
Feel,
without risk.
yeah, I think they do, didn't they? Bloody fear war. Yeah, there. Sick, that's fear war.
The light. Take you.
Level drain on me.
Attack!
Jesus. go well. Vampire master mind control. Well, great. Fear or insane. Mind control Cedar. I never get sort of rings back today.
Everyone counts on me.
I have no use of it, damn it. Where's the ring I had? Summoning. Where's the ring I had? Okay. Damn it. Where is it? Pyromania. Okay. They have the ring of summoning. Something. No. Let's see it. Topaz ring. Put on someone else. Go. There it is. Oh god. What the hell? Right. As long as we put on these normally reflexes.
Yes.
I welcome your company.
Immunity to fear for a while. Why can't target can only be lawful good though? What? What's the point in that? Bullshit. Oh, crap. totally useless then.
I'm all ears.
Jesus. It's going to be
I will do
interesting.
so.
Yes!
I've got summons that are immune to fear. Oh. The Ring of Summon. What's immune to fear? Aximite, Zadagayu. Freedom of movement. My special ability makes us immune to fear until the end of combat. But I've run out. These things are annoying. I've got to deal with 3 of them in time. Two stones being working well. These things are bloody annoying. Immunity to fear. You can
the
remove
wing's
it.
never fun.
Yeah.
I shall not fail.
Feel like feared though. Any of my creatures not immune. What about my treant? Summoning treant. I'm gonna try something out. Let's see. Defeat him.
Together we stand.
I cannot. Oh no. Oh no. Right, we'll tweak it out. Holy shit.
The road awaits.
Funny.
Let us bide our time.
Alright, we have to spell it now.
No reason to pause.
Wait a minute, is he gone? What?
Lead on.
He just totally disappeared. And then cast that spell. No. I have to fight him now. God, I want to reload. Oh god, whatever. Let's just. I was able to stop there anyway, barely. I'm tired. Do it tomorrow. I just did a bit on him and he just like totally disappeared. Like, dispel of it, but he's gone now. Sitting to another plane. Okay. Well, that works. Thôi, members of the okay,